guys, welcome back. So I know you guys been watching my videos on Ashton Point Apartments. The reason why I tell people not to move in there is because my daughter lived there for a year, was never home, and when she was sleeping because she worked third shift at Wawa. So anyway, let me tell you, I got upset at the fact that they sent me this, they sent her this letter saying, hold on, let me see if I can find it. I should have all my shit together before I make a video. Sorry, I'm like upside down here. But anyway, they sent her a letter stating that they were taking, $700 and something from her deposit, which 200 of it, like $180 was for paint. I'm like, how are you going to charge somebody for white walls and like 6, if the most, pinholes from thumbtacks from hanging pictures? They didn't paint it a different color. Nobody's touched the walls, and for scuffs on the bottom of one wall. Now, mind you, the wall that he is talking about, okay, when you walk into the living room, into the solarium part or whatever, there's a big glass window, okay, 2 windows side by side. So you have that one right wall, and he said the bottom was scuffs. So I'm thinking maybe like the baseboard or something like that, because whatever. But this is normal wear and tear. So I wrote them a letter and hand delivered it for her because she's at work. So we had this big argument about, because I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, bruh, seriously, $180 for white walls? Like, and right next to the windows on the other side, there's a thin little wall about this big, no bullshit, this big, and a place for a washer and dryer. She didn't have a washer and dryer. So that's completely in white there. Anyway, I had all the pictures, everything up and stuff like that. So I told you they ended up sending her a check and stuff like that. So now, in the midst of everything, he's like, oh, well, you know, I have to do my job to the best of ability because I got a family to feed and bills to pay. Motherfucker, you ain't the only one. Excuse my language to my viewers. But, what? Because she's a kid, she don't have a car payment, she don't have rent where she at now? Like, I'm not understanding. You the only one with a family to feed? So you got to charge up the wazoo for stuff that's not even there? So, anyway, she got this. She got this. She got this. From, see, it says Ashton Point Apartments. Okay. Now, response to dispute of deposit forfeit for Ms. Jamie. I received your statement, and who is this? Ah, Miss Danielle. I received the dispute charges on your notice of intent to impose claim. My responses are listed below. I reviewed your notice to vacate that you submitted to the leasing office. The vacate that you submitted was October 10th. Per your lease agreement, you're responsible for prorated rent for each day that you legally occupy the apartment. Since you turned in the keys on October 8th, you were charged for 8 days of rent. Your lease agreement also spells out the late fee policy on paragraph 6. Okay, like I said, I wasn't worried about the rent because daily rent is accruing, but the fact that she's a kid, he took advantage of that. You see what I'm saying? He could have been like, well, you know, every time, the longer you hold the key, like, you're gonna impose fees. But okay. And I said in my videos, I said, okay. But the fact that he charged her, he knew what he was doing, and then on top of it, charged her $100 late fee. Like, that was just greedy. But anyway, paragraph 9, clean your apartment prior to moving out. Upon moving out, we found the apartment not to be adequately cleaned. The refrigerator was dirty. The drawers were not wiped out. The stovetop and the oven were not cleaned. Pictures are attached. It's your responsibility to leave the apartment in the condition that you found it. Basically, wear and tear. You are provided new drip pans at move in, and you are expected to leave them that way at move out. If you do so, will result in replacement discharge or in replacement charges. $20 for drip pans. Fine. If I'd have knew that, I would have went to the store and got new ones. The full paint charge of $180 was not warranted based on the condition of your apartment, and this amount will be refunded to you. We do not have any documentation from Jessica in your file about those items, and we do not have your move-in checklist notating these items. However, I will refund the charges of $60 to you. For future reference, you should always complete and return the move-in checklist. And that's what I made sure and told you guys. Take pictures of every flipping thing that you see that is wrong in that apartment. Okay, even if you have to take them, like when you walking through with people, and get that person in that picture, so you know, be like, bruh, this person was here, da-da-da. Print them, attach them to everything so they know, like, hold up, yo, punk ass people was in this apartment with me that day and they saw this and that. Write down everything, okay? If there's a nail sticking from the floor, take a picture of that bitch. Okay? Take a picture of it, print it out, send it in with your shit and be like, bruh, I'm moving into the shit is fixed. What else? I will be having our corporate office issue a refund of $240. This will be mailed to you to the address left on file. Ms. Danielle McKay, Regional Operations Manager. Let me tell you something. I have fought hard for this $180 that should not have been fucking charged from the beginning. Okay, you guys take advantage of kids, and now I'm letting the world know, as a young person moving into apartments, this shit is real and this shit can happen, and it will happen to you, because Danielle and Raphael have kids to feed and bills to pay. And there's a Danielle and a Raphael in every single one of those apartment complexes. So make sure you read your lease properly. If it says anything about drip pans, make sure you already write on your list, okay, motherfucker, gotta replace them shits before I move out. Take pictures of the walls. Take pictures of everything. Call the office and be like, bro, you want me to put some stucco or some compound or some little pinholes before I get charged for it? Because I'm trying to get out here with my fucking deposit, yo. Make sure you got all your ducks in a row, because this shit will happen to you. So this is what you got charged for. It looks like some ketchup or something on the door that they just didn't want to wipe. Again, food on the bottom. Food on the bottom that could be wiped out. They didn't want to fucking wipe it out. I want to say this is probably soy sauce, because I had a bottle of soy sauce in there. They didn't want to wipe it out. Okay? Because they were too lazy to fucking clean the drawers. And they're supposed to do this. Anytime somebody moves in or out, they're supposed to fucking clean it. But everybody's trying to get out of the fucking apartment because it's more days that they're holding the key. Shit happens. So they didn't want to wipe out the drawer. This is what you got charged for. A fortune cookie. Paper. A card. And it looked like a little pencil. Okay? This is what you're going to get charged for. Kitchen drawer. This honestly looked like when we used to keep, the plastic bags and like the little top piece that rips off. What else? That could be like a nail or something in there. How you know that nail wasn't there before? We didn't use no fucking nails. These are the drip pans. So this is what you're being charged for spilled water. And I'm telling you now, they didn't fucking buy new drip pans. They filled up a sink somewhere and put those bad boys to what do you call it? To soak. Drip pans. Drip pans. Okay. And this is the oven that you see on the bottom, the foil paper. That means she didn't take it out. My kid. She didn't take out the foil paper. She left it, so she probably forgot. That's what you're being charged for. They're supposed to clean it any fucking way. This is wear and tear, people. So make sure and read your lease, and always keep a copy of it. Read that motherfucker all night if you have to, okay? Read your lease. This is considered normal wear and tear. But because it's income restricted and Raphael and Danielle has a family to feed, they're bending you over and with no grease. I ain't got nothing to hide. But yes, she got back $240 for white walls with thumbtack holes, 6 of them to be exact. So now you guys know. It's up to you to move into Ashton Point Apartments, but nobody should have to go through this for fucking white walls. Okay? And it tells you Florida law. You cannot get charged for having pinholes in the walls from hanging pictures. That is all considered wear and tear. But this is not going to be the last of me with Ashton Point Apartments, because I had to work too fucking hard for this shit. This is bullshit. So you guys, your decision, what you do. A lot of people, being that we're in Port Orange and we're like so, what do you call it? So small. There's only but few income restricted. And guess what? They're all affiliated. Concord Rents. But, is it worth it? No, but sometimes you're put in positions where you don't have choices. But just be careful. Alright guys, I'll see you in my next video. And remember, stay safe. Double mask out there. Take care, guys.